Hey, Valley Middle, Mr. Dudley here. I'd like to introduce you to a couple of my teammates here. This is Mrs. Carlton up in the left-hand corner here, and Mr. Matthews. Together we comprise the sixth grade math teaching team that handles all of the regular math classes and some of the accelerated classes. Here's a quick peek of look at my family down here. My son Casey, my wife Martha. Tara's a junior at the high school, and this is my son Connor. Take a look at some of the chapters and the concepts that we'll be covering through the course of the year here. And the whole purpose of this little presentation is just maybe answer some questions and help you understand what we do here. Our daily routine is pretty set. Kids watch a video, they practice worksheet, and they take a quiz. Now, watching the video, I ask them to pause the video a couple of times and do a couple of problems. Then when they restart it, I give them the answer to those problems. And then at the end, there's a couple more that there are no answers for. They try on their own. Kids generally get that. The practice component here, where they do a worksheet, this is really important, and not everybody's taking advantage of this. This is kind of replacing the classroom portion because I'm not in person ever with some students, the digital kids or the distance learners, and the hybrid kids I'm only seeing every other day. So this is really an important piece here, and I took time to make video tutorials. What I would do is I would sit down with this practice sheet, turn on that tutorial, and work the free problems with me, and then head out on your own and doing that. That'll help you get ready for the quiz. The way it all breaks down in terms of grades, unit and chapter assessments, that demonstration of knowledge is worth 65%. We just finished our first chapter/unit test, depending upon whether you are in an accelerated class that I teach or a standard sixth grade math class. Everybody took an assessment, so you can check those out. Quizzes are worth 35%. Homework is worth 0%. Now, parents may think that's a little bit strange, but I'm trying to change some mindsets here and the reasons why kids do homework. Kids should be doing their homework, not for me, not for you, but to learn the math concepts. And so I try to provide meaningful learning experiences like the video and the practice sheets with the tutorials so that they can master these concepts. And so instead of just checking things off a list, actually do meaningful practice. Now, even though homework is worth 0%, we still do track it so you can get an idea how your student is doing on their homework by looking at their grades and looking under the homework section. Some keys to success here as our educational partners. Every day ask your kids how did you watch the daily video? How did you do on the quiz? What was tough about it? What did you miss? Compliment them if they got a 4. There's always 4 questions on those quizzes. And then weekly, just have your child sit down with Schoology, open it up like I do with my daughter, and look at their grades. How are they doing the homework category in math? Are they completing things? That number should be at least 85%, if not higher, if they're really trying to maximize and if they're serious about learning. And then, are they understanding what they're learning in those videos and on those practice sheets? There you can look at the quiz in the assessment category to see how they're doing there. All right, getting in touch with me. This is really important. Some kids I never see because they're digital learners. I need to have kids checking in with me. So I'm a little bit different than other teachers and who have a prescribed schedule. I chose to just open up and turn Zoom on at 2 o'clock and turn it off at 3:30 on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So nobody at VMS is currently teaching between 2 and 2:15. So every day I'm going to do a mini lesson. Your child should watch the video before they join that mini lesson because I'll be doing some problems off the worksheet. It'll be their second exposure. So every day from 2 to 2:15. And then from 2:15 to 3:30, I'm just doing drop-in help for all periods. Anybody can jump in there and I'll help 2 or 3 kids at a time, or if it's a one-on-one type thing, I'll throw some kids in the waiting room and I'll help as many kids as I can. I just want to be available there to get to know the kids and to help meet their individual needs. Wednesday from 1 to 3:30, that's drop-in time too, and I can take appointments there too. If you need 15 minutes of one-on-one time, this is a great chance to get it. All right, thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to meeting all of you. I really appreciate and enjoy working with your kids. I'm just so glad to be back in front of kids and have all these great digital learners out there. So thanks for sharing your kids with me and trusting me.